Hey guys, my name's Eric. I'm doing these videos as part of a class project. The project is around grief, and the reason I decided to do this is because my father passed away a few months ago. Uh, what I'm going to talk about today are waves of grief and some of the things that I experienced, and give a little bit of advice at the end of the video for people that might be dealing with the same things. So when I say waves of grief, I really mean waves of emotion. Like strong emotions just popping up in and you not really knowing why they're there. They come up for no rhyme or reason. And this was very common for me about a month and a half after my father passed away. It just started happening once in a while. There were times where I'd wake up, get out of bed, and I'd be really angry. There was times where I would be sitting at my computer and I would just get a wave of sadness over me for no reason, for what I felt was no reason at all. And these feelings made me want to gravitate towards things to disassociate myself from my feelings or to numb them. So television, just sitting on my computer watching Netflix, or any way to remove myself from the situation I could. But what I realized going through the process is that sitting with my feelings and really experiencing them was the best thing I could do. One of the story that's really sticking out for me regarding this was I was at my mom's house, and I had this huge wave of sadness went over me. I just got really, really sad. I started feeling very, very depressed, and I talked to my mom a little bit about it. I cried through this. It was really I felt horrible at the time. But once I had like kind of cried my way through this, once I had actually felt what I needed to feel, I felt this kind of lightness afterwards. It was like I'd moved through this, and it was a really, really, really great experience in the end. Even though it was really tough to go through that at the beginning, but at the end I felt so much better and I felt lighter because of it. So feeling these emotions, having emotions that pop up without any real reason is something that was common in my experience going through grief, and I know is common in other people's experiences as well. And my advice to people who have these waves of emotion, and they're usually sadness, is to just ride them out. And it's much more therapeutic for you, and it's a much more healing process for you in the end. And I know it's tough to go through because I've gone through it myself. But I know and I believe that it is better to honor and address your feelings and emotions as they come up than to push them away. Because pushing them away doesn't mean you're getting rid of them. It just means that they might manifest themselves in a different way later on, which could be dangerous to you. And my advice to people who know somebody who's going through loss is to encourage them to really process their emotions as they come and not to defer them or to push them away. And that if you're really, really close to them, to give them space to do so. Grieving can be really, really tough, but the process, to have a proper healing process, means that you need to have really good support along the way, and you can't do it by yourself. So just to kind of recap the whole video is you're going to have unexpected waves of emotion, waves of sadness, if you're grieving a loss. And I think that the best thing to do in that time is just to ride it out and to make sure that you feel what you need to feel. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.